Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Right, sir. And check it, guys. Then what we completed there in the last sessions. What we completed there in the last sessions. Any idea? Any idea, guys? Multiple inheritance is not existed in a Java. That part we completed. Right? In the last class, that multiple inheritance is not existed in a Java. That part is completed. And on a small thing, guys, at my location might be some network fluctuation is going on yesterday onwards. Yeah, yesterday onwards, some network fluctuation is going on because some work is going on there. So maybe in the middle, if it is interrupted, then it means that it's because of network only. But anyway, if no issues coming, then I'll continue up to the end. I'll go for the classes, but please recognize this. I'm giving some intimation. And because of that reason, yesterday I went to some other location where I've taken the session. Then today, at my home only, I'm taking the session. Right. As before that, I'm giving some intimation to you. Right, sir. Multiple inheritance part is already completed. Okay, fine. Now, let's observe this clearly. The sixth point, another difference, what I'm telling to you. Next one. Operator overloading is not possible in a Java. Operator overloading is not possible in a Java. Operator overloading is not possible in a Java. Right, yes, then before going to understand whether operator overloading is possible or not possible in Java, first of all, what is operator overloading? What is the meaning of operator overloading? Okay, then after that, we will understand why it is not possible in Java. What is the problem with operator overloading in a Java? That we are going to understand. Right, so now let's recognize this point clearly. Let's observe this point clearly. What I'm giving here regarding this operator overloading. And before going to start this, now tell me, guys, all of you know, when a programming language is an object-oriented programming language, when we are able to say one programming language as an object-oriented programming language, any idea? Come on, I'm asking this question to all of you guys. When a programming language is an object-oriented programming language, right, so the answer will be very clear. If any programming language allows to represent data in the form of objects, observe this clearly. If any programming language allows to represent data in the form of objects, then that programming language is called as an object-oriented programming language. That's it. Next point, here we have to understand. So, in object-oriented programming languages, while representing data, in the form of objects, in object-oriented programming languages, while representing data in the form of objects, will follow a set of rules and regulations. Follow a set of rules and regulations called as called as object-oriented features. Called as like what? No, object-oriented features. Called as object-oriented features. Right, sir. Called as object-oriented features. Guys, now tell me how many object-oriented features are available in general. How many object-oriented features are available, or what are these object-oriented features? Any idea? 7 number of object-oriented features are available. You know already there are a 7 number of object-oriented features. What are the 7 number of object-oriented features? First one is class, and second one is object. Third one is encapsulation, and fourth one is abstraction. And fifth one is inheritance, and the sixth one is polymorphism, and seventh one is message passing. We'll understand all these points effectively as part of this object orientation. Object orientation is a concept. Object orientation is one of the thing for us. There we are going to understand. There we are going to understand all these points. Right. Each and every point we are going to understand practically and as well as normal programmatic way. We are able to understand it more. But as of now, just we can understand here the 7 number of object-oriented features. Right, sir. Observe carefully, guys. Then what I'm telling to you next one after this. Next one would be now out of these things, 4 are powerful object-oriented features. Out of all these 7, 4 features are the most powerful object-oriented features. From the above object-oriented features, from the above object-oriented features, from the above object-oriented features, 4 features are the most powerful features. Tell me, guys, what 4 features are most powerful features? Now, tell me. What 4 features are the most powerful features? Now, tell me. Tell me, guys. Right, exactly. Perfect. The following 4 features are powerful object-oriented features. What are these? First one is like encapsulation. The second one is abstraction. And third one is inheritance. And fourth one is polymorphism. They're the 4 features. We can understand it clearly. Then after that, after completion of this particular one, what next one here we are able to understand regarding this. Out of all these things are required now polymorphism. What is polymorphism are required? In yesterday's session, we understood what is inheritance. Why? Because we have to talk about multiple inheritance. That's why we understood what is inheritance. But now we don't require that. Now what we require now? Now we require polymorphism. What is this polymorphism? What's the meaning of this polymorphism? Right. So let's observe this clearly. What is this polymorphism? What is this polymorphism, guys? Now tell me any idea. What is polymorphism? Right, sir, exactly. If one thing is existed in more than one form, then it is called as polymorphism. If one thing is existed in more than one form, then it is called as what? Polymorphism. Right, sir. In general, yeah, in general, if we observe some other, like if we observe there some movies if we observe where a single actor can play multiple roles. Single actor can play multiple roles. What are these? No, say for example, Kamal Hassan is the best example. Dashavtar is a movie. Right, sir. Dashavtar is a movie. Right, sir. In Dashavtar, Kamal Hassan is a single actor. Kamal Hassan is a single actor. Kamal Hassan is an actor. But how many roles he played there? Nearly he played nearly 10 roles. Am I right or not? So this is an example for polymorphism. Right, anyway, number of examples are available for this polymorphism. Is a polymorphism is a file? No. It's not at all a file class. Many forms, multiple forms, anything, a single thing is existing in multiple forms. This is called as polymorphism. Right, that's okay, fine. Next one is, then what next one apart from this? No, listen carefully. For example, another example if you want to know, simple example. Durgasoft is the best example, guess. Durgasoft is an example. Listen carefully. Durgasoft, if core Java, is a core Java taught by 5 faculty members, their individual batches. And case number 2, core Java taught by single faculty member is recognized. Core Java taught by 5 faculty members and core Java taught by single faculty member. Now observe this clearly. If core Java taught by only one faculty, what happens then? Students will come his classes. If students are interested, it's okay fine. If students are not interested in his teaching, students are not satisfied, then any other alternatives available for the students? No. Do you have any other alternative for students? Any other alternative? No alternative. Right, sir. With or without interest, we have to join with it, or otherwise we have to switch for. We have to choose another institute. This is going on. But for example, if core Java taught by 5 faculty members, 5 batches, where individual batches, 5 faculty members, then what happens then? No, students will come to the one faculty batch. If they're interested, they will join with him. Otherwise, they have an option. They will go for other faculty demo class also. There also be the same situation. Interested, okay, fine. Not interested, then search for another faculty. As another faculty, class are available. Like this, how many faculty members? 5 faculty members. 5 faculty members classes are existed. So students will attend for all the 5 faculty demo classes and they will compare and they will select one person. So now tell me guys, where flexibility is available for students now? In the case of one faculty for core Java or in the case of 5 faculty members for core Java, where flexibility is available for students now? Where flexibility is available for students now? Right guys, I'm asking to you only. Right, 5 faculty for core Java is providing more flexibility or not? Definitely. If 5 faculty members are having are thought, 5 faculty members are might be taking this core Java classes, they're multiple, where flexibility is available. So that means one thing is available more than one form in the sense there we are able to get flexibility as an advantage. Advantage of this polymorphism is what? Flexibility. Flexibility is an advantage of polymorphism. This is the main advantage of polymorphism. That's good. So then what's the point I'm telling here? The main advantage of polymorphism is flexibility. That's the main advantage of polymorphism, flexibility. That's what it is. Next one is after completion of this particular branch. Apart from this, listen carefully, guys. Then what next one here I'm telling to you? How many types of polymorphisms are existed? There are two types of polymorphisms are existed. What are the two types of polymorphisms? What are the two types of polymorphisms? Right. First one is like static polymorphism, and second one is dynamic polymorphism. Static polymorphism, and second one is what? Dynamic polymorphism. Here, what is static polymorphism and what is dynamic polymorphism? Right, sir. Understand it clearly. What is static polymorphism and what is dynamic polymorphism? If the polymorphism is existed at a compilation time, then that polymorphism called as static polymorphism. If the polymorphism is existed at compilation time, then that polymorphism is called as static polymorphism. Everybody understand this much. Example for the static polymorphism is what? Overloading. Example for static polymorphism is what? Overloading. Yeah, compile time is static. What is this dynamic polymorphism? If the polymorphism is existed at runtime, the polymorphism is existed at a runtime, then that the polymorphism is called as dynamic polymorphism. If the polymorphism is existed at runtime, then the polymorphism is called as what? Dynamic polymorphism. Example for dynamic polymorphism is what? Overriding. Overriding is an example for dynamic polymorphism. That is runtime polymorphism or dynamic polymorphism, both are same. Also careful. That's it. Now here I don't require this overriding, just I require only overloading. Then what is overloading that we have to understand? Why? Because our concept today is what? Operator overloading. So that's why here we have to understand overloading. Think of it, there are two types of overloadings are existed. There are two types of overloadings are existed. What are the two types of overloadings now? What are the two types of overloadings? First one is operator overloading, and the second one is method overloading. What is overloading? Let's understand it clearly. An example for polymorphism, or else still if you want to know the definition of overloading, but the definition you may not understand at this level, but try to understand it. No, it's a process of extending existed functionality to some new functionality. Yeah. After discussion of this operator overloading or method overloading, then we can understand this definition. But don't think much about this definition. That's why I'm not giving the definition. After completion of this operator overloading and method overloading, then I want to give the definition there. But anyway, I given the definition, just we can understand it. Right, sir. That's okay, fine. Here we are discussing about these parts. Listen carefully. There are two types of overloadings are available. First one is operator overloading, and second one is and method overloading. First, let's understand this method overloading. What is this method overloading? Method overloading. What is this method overloading? If you declare more than one method with the same name and with a different parameter list. If you declare more than one method with the same name and with a different parameter list. If you declare more than one method with the same name and with a different parameter list, then it is called as method overloading. I'll take one simple example also. Don't worry, French. Example would be like what now? Say for example, class A I'm taking here. Simple example, don't think much about it, but for our clarity purpose, I'm telling you now. More than one method with the same name and with a different parameter list. That's it. Okay. Here what I'm telling you know, class A. Why to add, for example, int comma integer. Here what we are performing there, there's a method actually. Addition over two integer values. Addition over two integer values. That we are getting addition over two integer values. Next one is, for example, void add of float f1 comma float f2. Right, sir. Addition over to float values. But add is a name. Say for example, void add of string str1 comma string str2. concatenation over two string variables. Functionality I am not defining, no, but it is providing like this. Right, sir. Now check it now. What happened there? Initially, I have a method with integer addition. Initially, I have a method with integer addition. Later on, what happened there? That add the name functionality is integer addition. That we extended to what? Float addition. Next, that we extended to what? Concatenation over string variables. So time to time, we are extending the existing method functionality up to some new functionality or not. We are extending existing method functionality to new functionality or not. So this is the meaning of like what? No, overloading. This is the meaning of like what? No, overloading. Okay, this is the meaning of overloading. Observe carefully. Now similarly, then what is this operator overload? That part we require. Operator overload. What is this operator overload? Very simple, sir. If you declare an operator with more than one operation or more than one functionality, if I want to say more than one operation, if you declare an operator with more than one operation, if you declare an operator with more than one operation, then it is called as operator overloading, and that operator is called as overloaded operator. If you declare an operator with more than one operation, then it is called as operator overloading, and that operator is called as overloaded operator. Right. Sir. Next one is what? Then after that, next one is what? After that, whenever we are having this operator, any example for it? No. Operator overloading. Any example for it? Yes, we have an example. See this one? I want to take some example. Get like this. All of you guys, observe this clearly. Int a is equal to 10 into j is into b is equal to 20. Into a is equal to 10 into b is equal to 20. That's it. Then after that, into a is equal to 10 into b is equal to 20. Now what I will do, into c is equal to a plus b, semicolon. Into c is equal to a plus b. Now what I will do, system dot out dot println of c. It is completed. Next one, string str1 is equal to abc. Then string str2 is equal to def. Then string str3 is equal to str1 plus str2. str1 plus str2. Right, sir. Then here, what happened there? System dot out println of str3, like this we provided. As now, I'm asking this question to all of you. Now tell me, your plus operator is available. What is the use of plus operator? No, your plus is for arithmetic addition. Am I right or not? Your plus is for what? Arithmetic addition. Right, sir. If it is arithmetic addition, Here plus is for arithmetic addition. Here plus is for arithmetic addition. Now what will be the output, sir? Now tell me now. Output value will be 10 plus 20. 30 we are able to get. That's next one. Then after that, now tell me. Here plus is for what? Here plus is for what? Guys, tell me. Here plus is for what? Plus is for string concatenation. Plus is for string concatenation. And here output is what? str1 plus str2. That means ABC, DEF. Here we are getting ABC, DEF. The data here we are getting. Guys, all of you observe carefully. So operator is simple. Operator is single. But how many operations are available? Operator is single. But how many operations are available? More than one operation is exist or not? More than one operation is existed. So when more than one operation is existed, automatically. This is an example for polymorphism. So one thing is existed in more than one form. One thing is existed in more than one form, then it is called as what now? Operator overloading. And this is exactly called as like what now? Operator overloading. That's it. That's it. Next one is. But here I have a question. What about my question here? Guys, observe carefully. My question is why operator overloading not existed in a Java? Why operator overloading is existed in Java? Right. This is a point. What I'm telling you. Why operator overloading? Why operator overloading is not existed in a Java? That's all of you understand it clearly. Reason number one. I'm telling you clearly. Reason number one. Operator overloading is a rarely used feature in application development. So that's why Java is not having any concentration on this operator overloading. So it's a time-based process. That means no requirements are going on about this operator overloading. No requirements are going on for operator overloading. So it's totally like what I'm telling you, rarely used feature, almost all dead in application development. So this is exactly like what one what is this rarely used feature. It is not useful. So uh, Java has not provided cancellation on it. Next one is if we declare the point number two, if we declare more number of operators with more number of operations, then if you declare more number of operators, more number of operations, then it is difficult. Then it is difficult to trace which operator for which functionality. For which functionality. So it is a bit confusion feature. It's a bit confusion oriented feature. Because of this one also, Java not allowed this operator overloading. Understand my point, what I'm telling you. So these are the two reasons, simple reasons only. Because of the two reasons, operator overloading is not possible in Java, not existent. But immediately make it one question. Operator overloading is not available in Java. Okay, I do agree. But is this code is not possible in the case of Java? Is it? Is it not possible to keep? Is it not possible to export this code in Java, guys? Now tell me. Is it not possible? Is this code is not possible in Java? That if it is possible, then how can you say? How can you say if it's not possible? Then how can you say operator overloading is not exist in Java? If it is possible, how can you say operator overloading is not exist in Java? This question here we are getting, sir. This question here we are getting there. Understand?